Okay, so a few things we need to still get done. We need to ensure that these figures here refer to the numbers on the other worksheets. So if I grab food and drink, that should be equals to. I'll head over to food and drink because I'm looking at my, was it income or cost? That's my income. So it should be equal to whatever is in this cell. My attractions, again, the same, so it might take a couple of seconds to load up. My attractions, again, my income, and I should have calculated the total there, which I will do shortly. And my tickets income equals, I'll head over to tickets and whatever my income is there. So at the moment, those three are blank is because I have nothing in those cells yet. So if I head over to food, I will simply calculate these cells, the sum of them. So equal sum, add up whatever is in these cells. There we go, 8,275. There we go. So let's extend that a little bit. Same for attractions. Let's put a thick border around that. So equals sum. Let's select everything in these cells. £350. So that should again come up there. Quickly do the costs. Equals sum. Add up everything from there. And remember, these should be currency formatted as well. Okay, so I've got that so far. My tickets, I need to calculate my total income. So remember, I'm selling 1,000 tickets for £5 each. So I have £5,000 coming in from there. I'll select the two of them and ensure they are currency as well. So I've got my income sorted out there. I should add them all up. Equals sum. Add up whatever is in this column. At the moment, we are getting in £13,000. Let's also calculate our costs. So my food and drink equals food total cost. Attractions equals, if I head over to attractions, a total cost of £250. My tickets, I have no expenditure for the tickets unless we're looking at printing them, which we're not. Advertising equals, so I'll head over to advertising and I will look at my total cost of advertising again, which we need to ensure that we've calculated. So equals sum. 4,200. There we go. Add my venue equals, so I haven't selected my venue yet, but I will obviously need to look at the venue that I've selected here. So I should at the moment have a ticket price here. So I can make that, it's up to me, or up to you, whichever way you want to do this. I can actually use the drop down list there and I can make this equal to whatever is in my summary here. And I can convert that to the drop down list I had earlier on. So data validation, select from a range, and that range will be this range here. Okay, so if I head back there and select £5, again, let's make that, there we go. So that should do that accordingly. Venue, I should again make that drop down list as I showed you earlier on. We can very quickly add another row here. So if I right click on the 16, I can insert a row there in order to use my cost, to bring in my cost for the venue. I may want to use the maximum capacity, or what I can simply do is if I want, I can incorporate that there. So that's what we should have today. We should have that completed. We should ensure our food is all done up correctly. So we should have the relevant currency or percentage types, the formatting on the relevant cells. Same for attractions. We should have the tickets sorted out there as well. Advertising. So we should have drop-down lists in this whole column and if statements on the two here. And if we can get the venues incorporated too, that would be great. Then what we're going to do next lesson is we're going to look at how we can calculate how many people we should be coming based on which venue I've chosen, which advertising streams I've chosen, or the attractions I'm putting in, the ticket prices. That would affect how many people I have coming. We're going to look at a bit of conditional formatting for my spreadsheet to tell me straight away whether I've made a profit or a loss with the use of an if statement and conditional formatting, and whether I'm over my maximum capacity or not. Okay, so we need to get up to that level so we can continue with that next week.